Welcome back, everybody. I'm D Jones. I got my main man, the Ghost, with me. We are the official halftime show. Ghost, we just saw an absolute onslaught in the second semifinals game. Wolverines emptying the clip.
Bro, just so everyone knows, I predicted a Soldiers versus SHS finals. Dono predicted Wolverines versus Tropics, so we both went 1-1. That last game was somewhat devastating. The Soldiers mounting an epic comeback, came up a little short. Ollie late front shove to front board. There's nothing you can do. The first turn, have we seen a first turn that beast? I think there was 1-11-0, but sparking it going up 10-0. It's an uphill battle all night. Soldiers did their best, but unfortunately came up a little short.
Extremely hard to come back from a first quarter like that, but the Soldiers had a hell of a season. The finals is set, man, but before we get into our finals predictions, Ghost, we are the Bunt, so we have to start with our favorite bunts of the season, baby.
Hey, I'm going back. I became a huge fan of this guy throughout the season. Your man, and now my man, John 1 of 1, John Hernandez. They were mounting an epic comeback, actually, against the Tropics. And he was trying to bunt it back to Julian Christensen. Nollie 180, missed the pop. He's automatic. It was devastating with a little hint of comedy. Johnny, hey, you're in the finals next up, man. Let's lock in, baby. Let's lock in.
Quite possibly the best nickname and handle in all of skateboarding. Back home in Canada, they call me Don 1 of 1. Big fan of John's. For me, it's simple, man. It was the Ollie heard round the world. Robert Neal, pressure on the line. Lithium fighting for their lives the last few games of the season, bunting it back, getting back to Saraceno, had to hit the Ollie. Little sketchy, came through. I think it was Red Bull trick of the night.
You might call it a bus-up.
I think it'd be safe to say that's a bus-up.
Yeah, he held on for dear life, and we respect it.
Seifa, at the Bunt, we're all about big moments and big points. Top 3 moments of the season for yourself.
I got you, player. I'm sparking it. You were just talking Lithium. They were winless on the season. It was win or go home. Their team captain, Mr. Zach Saraceno, had been out injured. He was lights out his first week back. They needed this win or go home. We're talking Miles Silvis, Sodi in the building, switchback heel bolts.
Yes, sir.
But no, Mr. Zach, we talking bolts, baby. We talking bolts. One of the cleanest switchback heels you'll ever see. High intensity, absolute bolts. That's number 3 for me.
Ice cold, baby. Zach Saraceno came back and did everything he could to save the season. And that switchback heel, huge.
Hey, the team was going off. Number 2, hey, we're still running Sodi talk. Mickey Papa, our Canadian brother, my main man. Laser flip. When you get a laser flip, you think it's game over. That's a point. But no, we talking Sodis. We talking Mr. Mark Suchu. Bolts. It over-rotated, but we don't kick out at PSL.
We can't.
You cannot kick out at PSL.
Please,
You saw the man. Mark Suchu, shout out Los Santos. I wish you made the playoffs, but there's always next year, baby.
Injuries did them in.
Suchu. Big trick for a big dog. And last but not least, switch tray gang. If you know me,
you know
God. That's my favorite trick.
That's the
Trevor
one.
Colden, shout out. P-Rod had been setting them on offense, but this time they put the pressure on him. Locked in like Kobe Bryant. Hey, we're in the Rod Father's house. It's bolts, baby. It's bolts. One of the cleanest switch trays you'll ever see. Absolute fire. That's my top 3. He's getting ready for the finals, man.
I don't think anybody at home thought for a second he wasn't landing that. P-Rod in the first semifinal got to reverse that on him, and Trevor Colden had his chance, but he came up a little short.
Hey, it's Paul's house, man.
My top 3 moments. Let's kick it off with number 3. My captain, current Sodi, Chris Jocelyn, the only overtime in PSL history. And what does he do? He's got one shot. The man, fakie tray bolts, putting the pressure on another Sodi, 2-time Sodi. Jamie Foy wanted it. Big fan of Jamie's. came up a little short. Chris
Just
Johnson.
a little short. Yeah, he went for it. He goes for everything, but it didn't flip fast enough. Jamie Foy, pack your bags because the Tropic season's over, my guy.
It's over. Number 2, this is a two-parter. You see a back 180 switch 50 on a rail, you think guaranteed point. Twice this season, we've seen Roman Hager's back 180 switch 50 matched. First, Jamie Foy. Second, Julian Agliardi. If you ever heard someone say they would die for your team, that's someone you go with in pressure-packed moments. We didn't see the back 180 switch 50 again after that.
He said he was going to retire it. He did unleash it one time, and it worked, but that was insane. That's called defense, even though it wasn't him.
That was
high
not
level.
That was not defense. Number 1, y'all know where I'm going with this. Soldiers, baby, stand up. Sin City, switch, shove. When the pressure's on and Sinner gets his chance, the people were waiting. David Roy was waiting. Sinner was waiting, and he delivered. Switch shove in the biggest of moments. Slow-mo, get the board graphic in there, get the celebration. Sinner came through when he had to.
Hey, the tic-tac heard around the world. Sin Dog holding on for dear life, my guy. Look at that. Look at that exuberance.
You can't beat that. And here we go.
I got the jersey, man.
You got the jersey. Here we go. The biggest single award, MVP. It will be awarded tonight, but we're going to do our own. That's how we do it here, man. We always pick our own. We don't follow the rules. Give me your MVP.
I mean, unfortunately, they're coming off a loss right now, but I'm about to crack your brain and fertilize it with some information right here, right now. The steeziest, baddest, most on-point dude all regular season, got the most lands. That's my boy, Art Cordova, coming out party. I mean, his highlight reel could be an hour long, but
we don't got time.
We don't got time for all that. And sadly, they're also packing their bags. But Art, my guy, big shout out. Nollie half gap flipping like Janowski. You get me. MVP.
MVP awards are usually not playoff related. So that stands. For me, I know you love your analytics. You love your numbers, your percentages. Me, I go by the eye test. This guy meant a lot to PSL this season. Jamie Foy, a true captain. They say there's 2 captains on the Tropics, but we know there's one. That was Jamie Foy. He didn't show up in sandals today. He came with his skate shoes, and he was ready to put on. Jamie Foy been in his bag like there's waffle fries at the bottom all season long. Fakie, regs, rail tricks. That fakie 5-0, fakie switch front crook, locked and loaded points all season long.
You know what's sad? Both our MVP picks are packing their bags.
Well, like I said, you don't win the MVP trophy in the playoffs. We got one last thing to get through here. This finals prediction. Like you said, we both went 1 for 2 in the semis. It's your Soldiers up against my Wolverines.
My SHS.
Yeah, well, you got, my bad. It's your SHS. The jersey threw me off. Who you got in the finals?
I mean, there's no surprise here. Switch Tray Gang all day, every day. Rodfather, they've got strategy like I have not seen. They throw out Manny in the first quarter. You know what time it is. You're getting your big heel board. You're maybe getting your nollie flip board. Then Paul comes in a little later. You get the switch flip, the switch tray, the switch front heel. They're so locked in. And then Julian Christensen and Julian Aguilardi, bro, there's no limit to what SHS can do. And I'm with them all day. But I am terrified. I'm not going to lie.
It might be the deepest team in the league, but I got 4 words for you. X Factor Trevor McClung. Nobody saw this coming, what he did in the semifinals. That first inning, you can't predict that. And he was a huge part of that. Switch backside flip, nollie cab, and then you got the youth movement. Christian Jordan, asleep at the wheel. I don't even think he knows there's people here. Now, this is just an average day for Christian Jordan. Roman Hager's got those tricks nobody wants to try. Back 180 switch 50's done. We're doing late shove front board in the finals. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I cannot wait to see what goes down.
We're in Paul's house, baby. We're in Paul's house.
This is very important. There will be more winners, but there will only ever be one first. Everything on the line coming up next.
Why are we doing it? That's a good question. The space of competition skateboarding is just broken. And I think the only way this industry actually even turns around in the first place is if people try something new.
I think skateboarding and contest skateboarding is at the point where it needs something new. PSL definitely has the potential to capture that outside audience a little easier than most other contests.
I think we can make some shake.
The fact that you're bringing in all the best skaters, battling against each other.
Your average person who's never skated a day in their life would need to learn a whole new language to understand skateboarding. What PSL does is it takes the guesswork out. Even if you don't exactly understand what the trick is,
Miles sets the trick with a fakie flip.
you know that this team landed a trick and this team needs to do that exact same trick, and if they don't, the team that said it gets a point.
Bringing it to a bigger stage, something that people can relate to. I'm excited for it to get serious.
To me, I think that's worth at least trying to do something different.
Team SHS out of Canoga, California. Julian Vincenzo. And now, out of Los Angeles, California, Johnny Hernandez. And now, out of Long Beach, California, rounding out the starting lineup, you have Julian your starting lineup for SHS. And now, your starting lineup for Team Wolverines. Out of Huntington Beach, California, Trevor. Up, Pasadena, California, you guessed it, Christian Jordan! And now, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that's right, your boy, Roman Hagar! And that is your starting lineup for the Team Wolverines. Make some noise, y'all.
For the championship game, starting offensive team will be determined by a coin toss. Chris, you're going to call it. Do you want to start on offense or defense? Wolverines will start on offense. SHS will start. Wolverines will start on defense. SHS will start on offense.
And this is what we were looking forward to, the matchup of the two best teams of the year, Soldiers versus the Wolverines, and this is how their season stats have come together. Look at that, points per game is almost the same. It's just a lot more defense out of the Soldiers than the Wolverines, but we'll see how it goes.
They've had to defend 33 to the 97.
And these are the stats from their previous matchup in week 4. As you can see, oh wait.
The championship game is SHS against the Wolverines. SHS will start on offense. Julian Christensen is up first. Game on.
Yeah, enough about the stats. Let's just get the game going.
Yeah. Who needs stats when you got skaters like this?
Who cares? We're in the finals.
Smiles all around. And Julian Christensen to lead us off into our final game of the night, Sean.
And he is the only one standing out of the 3 candidates for the MVP.
That's true.
Art Cardova out. Christian Dufresne out. Julian Christensen is still in
And he's a
the
big
race.
reason why SHS is still standing on the deck before you. And itching to get started. I'm seeing a different look on Paul Rodriguez's face, although hard to read. I've been calling it a poker face.
He's mad. Paul's pissed off.
Yep, when that eyebrow goes up, you know it's trouble. Here we go. And starting it off. Back nollie.
One thing to point out, SHS was in match 1. They have not skated for the last hour. And Wolverines are coming off.
Oh my. Very strange.
I thought they were going to be more warm than SHS, but Christian Jordan, a very rare miss on a nollie backside 180.
Christian Jordan never got cold, but apparently it does happen.
And
so they better soak that in because I don't think it'll happen for long.
Johnny's going to test this theory with a frontside 180, but that's
that might be the bunt of all bunts. Even over an ollie, I feel like a front 180 is more of a landable trick for some reason.
I would rather nollie back 180 than frontside 180, to be honest.
Everybody's got their things, you know?
Never been a good frontside 180er.
Gagliardi either going fakie or switch. Looks like fakie. Yeah, why not get them all out of the way?
Yeah, I found it very interesting that the Wolverines wanted to be on defense first. They've been so good when they started out on offense.
I don't know that he had the strategy, just kind of picked it when they won the coin toss, possibly. I'm not sure.
Yeah, for whatever reason. They felt they were better this way.
And you're seeing a very on point Julian Christensen. Paul Rodriguez happy about that.
Not where it should be.
Not that it'll show it in his face. Oh my. Able to hang on and block the point. Roman Hager landing.
There we go. Better. It's a power issue. Yeah, okay, so chill. Did that count?
Johnny Hernandez staring onto the sidelines.
Okay. Try not to turn it on when the squat pop.
Easily defended kickflip from Roman Hagar. I would like to see Julian Christensen get out there just to get his legs going. Wolverines are going to win this game. It's going to have to be a big performance from Christian Jordan. Roman ice cold.
Yeah.
Ice in his veins.
Very well executed fakie flip from Hagar. Still no outs for SHS. The old switch 180 on the backside variety. And I don't think they're going to get this past to McClung.
No. Either McClung you send out there, it was going to be good.
Yeah. Who knows? We might see another 180 on that by that McClung right there.
One-on-one.
No problem for Johnny Hernandez, setting the trick with a frontside flip.
Roman is skating great so far in this heavyweight matchup.
Yeah, he really ate his Wheaties for this. I think we're looking at a sugar cane here. Oh my! Did not get the truck on there. And using up a wild card.
Got
giving
to
him
be
their
more
first
careful.
out. Oh, kicking away a switch heel. And another out for SHS. Hernandez.
Front side big.
Really feeling the pressure and answering.
Oh, Christian Jordan has still not landed a trick in this finals.
What has happened?
Only down by 2, but
the only thing I'm noticing is the difference is his headphones are not on.
All right, this is a trick that can get Christian Jordan going. He is very good at varial heel flips.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Someone get him his headphones.
Are they going to sub him out? Might be 2 McClungs in on the same round. And there's that switch heel from Julian. Roman Hager to defend. Oh, I mean Christian Jordan, excuse me. Oh my. I think he's kind of just letting the nerves take over.
What a bad time to have a bad game.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. And Hernandez in his third and final out, switching it over to the Wolverines.
The first quarter.
That could have been worse.
Wolverines are on offense. Trevor McClung is up first.
It could have been worse. They did give away a couple easy ones, though.
Team captain patting him on the back. I mean, he's been such a workhorse for this team. You know, to see him miss a couple basic tricks is very out of character.
Someone find him his headphones.
Yeah. Very floaty bunt. Is that nollie? Front nollie?
Nollie.
Yeah.
180.
No problem. They're just going to get all these out of the way, I feel like, in the first quarter.
Can we get a make out of Christian Jordan? There we go.
The boy is back. to squeak that one by.
Wolverines are officially on the board in this finals matchup.
And there's the pop shove it. Roman seems to have grown accustomed to in the first quarter. There we go.
What a good switch kickflip that
I feel
was.
like if they had played Trevor McClung more, he might be MVP in here. Just judging by the way he's skating the last few games.
Yeah, very clean skating from McClung.
Hernandez, excuse me, hyping up the deck with that switch flip. Could have gone south. It wanted to keep flipping, but he stopped it and stomped it.
Little stop stomp.
The old stop it stomp. I like how the crowd quiets down as things are about to happen. And it erupts when something happens. Oh boy.
Here we go.
I think he could be back, Sean.
It was a weird start. This is why I wanted the Wolverines to go first if they had the choice. Catch their rhythm.
SHS just looking so sharp. And Hager.
Top 1 of 3 for the Wolverines in this first quarter.
Spinning out on the front side 360. McClung to set.
Yeah, what a solid showing from him.
He is on. Yep, so is Hernandez tonight. Nope. Not on that occasion. Another point on the board for the Wolverines. And sitting down on a backside flip, no need for review.
I can't tell if it's fatigue or nerves with him right now.
Yeah, I wonder if he ate a sandwich or anything. Like, uh-oh.
Previous trick attempt is under review.
Yeah, boy.
Our first review of the final matchup.
Now, I saw a palm, not fingers this time on the ground. Was it excessive is the question for the home studio audience.
Roman didn't like it. It is,
yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. That would be considered excessive in my book.
Yeah.
After review, due to an excessive hand drag, the previous trick attempt is no good.
Okay, not as many boos as I was thinking.
No, that one was pretty
palm in the ground.
Self-explanatory there.
Yeah. I wonder if you could grease Big Cat's palms, you know. Slip them 100 as you're riding away.
A couple hundred should do the trick.
Yeah, maybe more. Those damn tariffs.
He does take crazy angles. You are right. He swerved way into that half cap.
Hey, whatever works.
But that was perfect.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have to go straight at every trick, but maybe it's just the angle we've been given. He seems to come at a 45-degree angle to the stairs sometimes.
He was dropped in at one side of the handrail and almost landed on the other handrail.
Right. Very focused, Julian Christensen. He is not giving that up. He's like, I got one more game to go. I'm gonna make it count.
One more game to glory.
And blocked by Hager. Hernandez!
Oh!
With one of the craziest front nollie heels I have ever seen.
Previous trick attempt is under review.
Oh, they got to give that to him. That was insane. How he was able to catch that.
This
should negate the hand drag. I'm sorry. It was too good.
This has potential trick of the night written all over it. Look at this catch.
Boing. I think it's good.
That is good.
I didn't even have to see it. We're calling it good from the booth. Oh boy.
After review, previous trick attempt was good.
I think that has to be up there with trick of the night. The way he did that in this moment.
I mean, he's been known to catch some tricks, but that was above and beyond.
And a little different nollie front heel than the one we just saw.
That was offense versus defense right there.
He's gonna review this.
Oh, really?
Did you hit? Did you hit? I'm sorry. What happened? Did you flip stairs?
Some serious work.
This is a
done
big moment.
By the eyes of Big Cat.
It is a blurry camera, I will say.
Well, they had another angle of it. See this one. Oh, no.
Yeah, that is.
It's clear, but yeah, the skater's moving too fast. Oh, that's not looking good.
That is not looking good.
Ooh, that is not looking good.
Even with that,
yeah.
very
That's the
high
first time where it's
camera.
been pretty obvious, actually.
After review, due to contact with the stairs, the previous trick attempt is no good.
Yeah, it just sucks to land a nollie front heel and not go another 2 inches. Maybe it was 4 inches.
Nah.
I don't know. We need a tape measure. It was most of his nose and
The one thing I did realize, though, is there was a lot of cheers.
Okay, yeah, you're
I think
right.
there's a lot of SHS fans in the building.
Very perceptive, Sean. You telling me the ferocious Wolverines didn't get the fan base that the poised, calculated man of the house, Paul Rodriguez, got?
Yeah.
Oh my!
I know if you listen to Safa from the Bunt, he repeatedly told you guys that this is P-Rod's house.
And here we go.
Christian Jordan is looking to make a major upset here.
Now he's skating like a finalist, yes. And so is Hernandez. And a dancing SHS.
Christian Jordan's just like, get out of my way.
Yeah, and you know the other team has this, but it has definitely tripped people up.
Johnny is looking like a finals MVP right now so far.
He truly is having a game.
Oh, you're defending. That's the spirit.
Oh! You could hear that one hit.
Yeah, that one hit pretty hard, but fell anyways. Doesn't matter. Another point for SHS, getting up to 6-2.
Move it off.
First dot in the second quarter for SHS.
Yeah.
God damn it, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, he really wanted that.
I'm just gonna forget about this trick. Fuck it. Unless I need it.
Julian just so comfortable and nollie. Yeah, he's got fans.
Perfect nollie big.
God, if he can stay in this zone, it's looking pretty good for SHS.
Good shit, brother.
Roman Hager's no slouch himself.
Now this is the finals.
That's crazy.
I mean, that stat in itself, offense for Johnny, 1 of 1. He is 7 out of 8 tries.
He is really skating like a finalist.
And Christian Jordan, thank God, put his headphones back on.
We were right about that. He just slipped out of the zone a little bit, man. He's back in. Something tells me this kid's back in, too. Full cab. No stranger to the caballerial, Roman Hager. No problem. Two outs to go here. Julian. That switch front three. Making it look all too easy. He's having a good game. And Christian Jordan not quite connecting. SHS another point.
On three.
Yes!
Hanging on, tippy-toeing.
Hey, whatever works. But it's in Hager's bag.
Roman is having such a good game right now.
Yeah, and this is just insane. I mean, how many tricks are going down? Think of how the score would be if they weren't blocking all of these.
Yeah, this is...
You can see why these two teams are in the finals right now.
100%. This is great offense, really good defense.
And Julian Christensen with a slight smirk on his face. He knew he was going to land that when he dropped in.
Look at those courtside seats. Oh, that was sick.
The headphones are working.
That dip's so nice.
And both teams very hyped up right now.
Look at this dip.
Man.
Oh, I love the way he did that. Good style.
My God, Hernandez. He is really landing some shit right now, man. Oh! My God, the house is erupting on that. All it took was a couple big hails, Sean.
Stop it. Get in there.
Oh! That's the loudest we've ever heard this place. Back-to-back big spin heels.
That was crazy. That was a real finals moment.
Dude, I stuck it.
Jocelyn's looking at his phone. What else can we do?
No!
Oh!
That'll bring us to the third and final out. Switching sides over to the Wolverines. We got ourselves a game.
Wolverines are on offense. Trevor McClung is up first.
Let's see if SHS has the same level of defense as the Wolverines.
The old McClung bunt.
But also, Wolverines need to do a lot better on offense than they have been.
Truly.
Very weird first quarter for them. Let's see if they can come alive.
There's
still anyone's game here. A very calculated Paul Rodriguez. Look at that face of focus.
Yeah. They just told him. He just told him. We're just leaving. Oh, because I started, so I kind of screwed him?
Yeah. He waited too long.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not sure what happened there. Maybe
E-Rod really wanted to nollie the stairs. He really wanted to.
Okay. And Christian Jordan definitely found his footing here. Oh!
Couple young guns just going at it.
Top tier skateboarding right here. Hager coming in fakey. And a fakey shove it. Ouch. That might give him, I might give him a point. I'm going to just say it, but I wouldn't put anything past SHS right now.
I'll try it. All right, go ahead.
I've said guaranteed points in the past that we're definitely not guaranteed.
Yeah, we can't guarantee anything here, but man,
I'm gonna go ahead and stop making those predictions.
That is a tough trick. Sending in Julian Aguilardi. And for good reason. Dang, and it's looking excessive.
Trick attempt is no good.
No need for review, Big Cat says. That was close, though.
That was closer than I thought they would
same.
get.
Yeah, got away from him. He got back on it. He was just a little off. He's been able to ride away from some crazy stuff, though.
This is the guy that got hurt twice in one game. He's still going.
Injuries don't seem to plague him. Oh, no! Oh, it didn't work out this time.
Out one for the Wolverines.
And Christian Jordan looking a little better on the tail end than the beginning of this game.
Christian Michael Jordan coming in hot for PSL.
Do it. Yeah.
And Julian to set the trick. He's gonna ride up and come in faking. Or switch. Oh, sorry. He was not setting the trick at all. He was answering back.
So big spin heels are no good, and switch big spin heels are no good.
How did that happen? Big spin heel, mate. And that was just beautiful how he defended that. Exactly how he would want to do it.
They both have that little late wrap flick.
Late wrap flick is exactly what just happened. Roman unable to do that, losing something out of his pocket.
2 dots, 1 to go before we go into halftime. Let's see if they can add a couple more points to the board.
I think they'd want to at least get up to 5. And with tricks like that, they are going to be able to.
I stopped saying what people can and can't do because I don't even know
but
anymore.
we have not seen this defended, Sean.
The history shows this should be a point.
I would love to see it defended. Yeah, he's just got that proper wind-up, which you can only learn from years of trying this. I mean, that's not one of, you can just whiff this trick and accidentally land it.
P-Rod has been known for switchback 3, but they're going to send in their MVP candidate in Julian Christensen.
Here he goes. Oh my, looked like he could have, if it stayed under his feet, he would have rolled away from that. A valid attempt.
Valid attempt.
No good. Giving Wolverines point.
I got this one here.
Sean, the kid is back.
The kid is back. Forgot his headphones early, found them.
Yeah, maybe they needed a charge or something. He's not gonna let that happen again. Oh, boy. He's nodding yes.
Yeah, yup.
He is stoked on that, dude.
Oh my God.
Hager's like, I got this.
If Julian Aguilardi can defend this.
If anyone can. He was going fakey laser.
We have a 2-point game. Still an out to go for the Wolverines in the first half.
The way Trevor McClung has been skating, too, I think.
Oh!
And I cursed him. Okay, that brings us to halftime. They were able to get a couple points there, so we still got ourselves a game.
Still getting 5 points on the board, just down by 2 after that crazy first half is a positive step for the Wolverines. And look at these stats 75% for SHS, and it's just they've thrown more tricks out there. 25.
Yeah, my eyes just go to that defense number and how many tricks have been thrown.
Absolutely. I mean, when you have to defend 25 tricks, you're going to give up a few.
You know, they did a darn good job defending 18 of them.
And this is kind of what we were talking about of going first in offense.
Right.
I would have loved if Wolverines chose to go first, but here they are, only down by 2. A full half to go to decide who's going to win the PSL championship.
This is it. It's all coming down to this. Anyone's game. And let's get back to it down there. Big Cat's going to set us off to the last and final half here at PSL Finals.
2 more quarters to see who can put their names in the history books.
Top of the 3rd quarter, SHS is on offense. Angela Caro is up first.
I don't know if you heard the crowd cheering. Oh my, that was quite a slam. He's okay.
And again, wasting a wild card trick.
Oh man. As I was saying before, yeah, the crowd just erupted because he had just practiced that and landed it and failed to get his foot on there. Looks worse than it is in slow-mo. These guys are pros. He's okay. That's nothing. Yeah, he put it out there. Didn't happen. That's skateboarding. Silence falls over the crowd as Julian Agliardi fails to connect.
And
just side half cap.
A horrible start to the second half for SHS.
Yeah, well, that's what the Wolverines were hoping for.
There we go.
Can always rely on your MVP, Sean.
Switch hard.
He's just so comfortable with this trick.
Pretty good try.
Yeah. Just wanted to keep flipping.
Not good enough to defend, but pretty good try.
Not Donnie Barley down the Santa Monica triple set. Oh no! Another wild card. Your final wild card.
That
another out.
Is devastating. This is why they drafted Angelo Caro to get these wild card tricks on the board.
Wolverines are on offense.
And that brings us to the bottom of the 3rd. Christian Jordan to start.
And if you could see, the Wolverines have all 3 of their wild card tricks, and they're only down by 3.
That's good for them. Yeah, and it's just, it's nuts to go out there and try that high level of a trick in front of a crowd and land it first try, like the 360 flip front board that tripped him up. It's just insane to try that, and him not landing it and bailing kind of set the tone for his next trick. You know, it's just, that's how it goes out here.
That's how it goes. Little team substitution for SHS. Angelo Caro out. The man himself, Paul Rodriguez, is in.
Oh boy. Straight heel. Able to hang on there. Hager says, I'll take that. And he'll take a wild card. I guess it's Hager's turn to go.
Kickflip backboard, not out of the realm of what SHS can defend, but very awkward, scary trick if you're not used to it. I wouldn't want to kickflip board side the rail.
Julian would, though. Oh, no. Oh, God. That went okay and bad and, you know, could have been worse, all the things.
Yeah. Good to bad to...
They have sent him out to, like, scary rail tricks more than anyone. Yeah, his feet just went together as he went to land.
He went full panic mode in the middle of the trick.
Experience. But, man, it had a lot of heart.
Oh, my God.
And there we go.
One of the best switch backside flips you will see.
I mean, he's just so good in this switch stance that
And we are seeing the Rod Father for the first time in this finals.
Yes! And that's what the crowd likes.
Wow.
Paul Rodriguez, the man defending. That's why he's the Rod Father.
Put some respect on P-Rod's name. Someone on the Wolverines was saying he was cold. P-Rod is that guy.
Yeah, we're seeing Christian Jordan really go into that stage where he doesn't miss here, I think. P-Rod to defend again.
Oh my God.
It's like his own team can't even believe it.
Is a 41-year-old man going against Christian Jordan right now.
And defending properly.
Holding his own.
He sure is. And the first out on the board for the Wolverines. McClung to set. I'm guessing it's going to be switch. Nope, it's going to be fakie. And it's going to be an out.
If I'm the Wolverines, I'm thinking about going wild card.
Yeah.
At least get us 1 point.
I don't know what was said there, but Christian Jordan bunting as he does. And they were trying to get to Hager to do the late shove at front board that you're seeing again. It was so successful.
That one was even better.
My God. It's got all the things. It's got difficulty. It's got trick of the night potential. It's got, you better go try that.
It's got nobody else wants to try that.
God, you've never seen it before. Yeah, it's so insane. I'm guessing they're gonna, once again, if you had a betting pool of who would be doing the most dangerous tricks on a rail, I think Agliardi would be your guy. That doesn't count. I know he's never tried that before.
Julian Aguilardi probably learned like 17 tricks this season.
Yeah, my God. Since the onset of PSL, his bag has grown indefinitely. My God. That was as close as you could get to such a bizarre trick that you've never done, and he's in it, and he just couldn't ride away. Yeah, he couldn't come out straight. He didn't get enough of the rail to slide, I guess. Or I don't know what it was. But
I mean, that's just the fact of never trying that ever. But even getting your board onto the rail with 2 feet is insane.
He should get some other type of trophy, like sending you out there in the line of fire trophy or something. And McClung just showcasing an arsenal of moves tonight with this nollie frontside 360. Paul Rodriguez says, I'll take that.
He is 100% defending so far in this finals.
Oh! Unfortunately, that was excessive.
No good.
And that'll give the Wolverines another point.
8 up. We are tied in this heavyweight finals matchup.
So far, the finals we've been looking for, and a tied-up game, and a fourth quarter upon us as Christian Jordan fails.
This is it. Tied up. 8-8 going into the fourth quarter for the first ever PSL championship.
God, so close. Just leaning a little off. Maybe the headphones were in between songs right
Top of
there.
the fourth quarter.
This is big, though.
SHS is on offense.
Wolverines still have a wild card.
Yes,
that is
true.
going to be huge.
That's huge. Yeah. If they weren't home, it would be a different story, but they are home. If they weren't away, if they weren't going last, it is definitely their advantage to have the wild card.
And this is, you know, I was talking about the strategy earlier. I didn't understand it, but they are in a great position going last right now.
Yeah, if they can defend the precision of SHS. Oh my.
Manny is loving it.
Could have heard a pin drop as the frontside half cab flip there.
It's getting tight.
Fakey frontside flip, excuse me.
I say frontside half.
Oh yeah, that was the, we were trying to change that. You hear that back there, Davis? And defended. McClung has proven to be a very worthy adversary of the Wolverines. Oh my! Not disappointing anyone, Julian Christensen tonight.
Perfect switch varial heel from the MVP candidate.
I don't even know what to say about that. That was just proper defense, man. It looked like he didn't have it, and then he had it.
This is by far the most insane game we've ever seen, and it is the finals here in PSL.
Oh my! He surprised himself, and all of us, and the crowd. Oh!
First dot in the fourth quarter. First of 3.
Still tied. I hear front heel from the deck. And Julian Aguilardi looks down at his feet and saw a front heel riding away. So did Christian Jordan. Oh, man.
Christian Jordan come back to form here in the finals.
I mean, this is what you want. This is top tier defense and offense.
This is top tier skateboarding.
My God.
They're lucky they gave it to us. Yeah.
There we go. Not losing focus, Julian Christensen with the nollie shove it. Hager not able to defend. It got in between his legs.
And this is the first lead in the fourth quarter.
Johnny Hernandez to set. He's going to try his luck at that switchback heel, and he's going to ride away. God. Oh, almost. Not enough. Another point for SHS. Not able to connect on that double 360 flip attempt.
Just going for daggers right now, trying to extend that lead.
Oh, another out. That definitely would have helped him with a point, probably.
This is one
Very
out
difficult
to
defend.
go for SHS.
There we go. Julian doesn't seem to be missing.
Oh!
Hey! Uh-oh.
Extending the lead 11-8, but every single trick for SHS is a lot of pressure. They only have one dot to go.
This is it for them. And that's it.
That's it.
With that, we will not see SHS skate again. Can the Wolverines get 3 points?
Bottom of the fourth quarter. Wolverines are on offense. Roman
Before they get 3 outs. Which 3 will happen first?
Oh
no! Oh no! Well, that's an out. So that's one. Oh my. Oh my.
Wolverines need to be reminded they have a rail trick left.
And I'm told we're switching out McClung's.
You warm up, you try like fake the ollie right now. I think I already did an ollie.
I don't know
They do like a fake ollie, switch ollie, like something easy.
who's making those calls. It looks like Jocelyn.
I did an ollie and an ollie.
And he's faking Olean.
Getting the legs warm.
The old sub out and bunt.
Very
A flashback to the first quarter.
very structured.
Things were too hyped. They had to slow it down a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Trying to get to their man, Roman Hager.
Are they trying to get to a wild card?
They're trying to get to a wild card. I would imagine.
Yep. And it's a... Oh! And it's the same trick to faking. We've talked about this.
I don't like it.
Unsportsmanlike, I believe you said.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. But I will say,
oh my.
Julian Aguilardi had a better chance doing this to fakie than regular the last time he tried it.
If he lands this, it's going to get seismic in here.
This would suck.
No sense.
Absolutely no sense. Julian Aguilardi is insane.
What just happened? Oh my. And that's, I'm not even giving anyone a choice. That is trick of the night.
That's trick of the night. That's trick of the season.
My God. How are we even going to have a game after that? Hanging on to a half cab. A lot of pressure there. He was able to not put a hand down.
Wolverines need to get something going.
I'd say after that, they deserve. Deserve at least a couple of points. Okay, another out.
One out to go for the Wolverines to decide the championship.
Cookie. Cable. Wow. Hard not to go through there, Chris.
And this offensive miss loses the game. As you probably well know if you've been watching all season,
It all comes down to this. And Roman Hager, the pressure has never been higher. My God, he hangs on.
Previous trick attempt is under review.
Are we going to end the season on a 10 cat? Are we ending the season on a big cat? Call right now. I heard something.
I thought he wasn't going to be able to go to the after party. Now it's looking like he might be fearing his life.
Man, that was close.
No.
Are we ending this season on a big cat call?
I am not jealous of his job right now, I'll tell you that.
They should just play the audio, actually. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go.
After review, the previous trick attempt is good.
Oh, man. Yeah, well played, Big Cat. I think he just saved an attempt on his life. Hernandez! Hanging on. Wow!
One of one.
He's just
Johnny Hernandez.
phenomenal here in the finals tonight. It's just amazing.
Everybody on SHS has skated well. Julian Aguilardi, Julian Christensen, Paul Rodriguez.
To be down to this final out. So much pressure. Oh my God!
This is high pressure situations.
The hard flip, late back 180. We'll see what they call it in the office, but that's what that is. Very tough chick to defend. Hard flip back 180, yeah. Yeah, that's not defended. That's 9.
Can they get to 11?
Wolverines have seen sudden death before. And that! Roman Hager Bale brings us to the end of the PSL Finals with SHS. Your victor, the champs, and deservingly.
To the final score of 11-9, SHS wins.
Incredible game. P-Rod's going to be smoking a cigar in the cigar ring tonight. He'll be happy to get his part back after this. Well deserved. You guys want to hop on?
What a dominant performance from SHS. Congratulations to 2026 champions of the first ever PSL tournament.
Just an epic game. Poised, focused, collected, a celebratory SHS. The victor, Paul Rodriguez's.
As Safa from the Bunt said, it is P-Rod's house, and it still is P-Rod's house.
What's up, y'all? What's up, SHS? Come on, y'all. Make some noise for SHS, y'all. Let's go. That's right. Hey, Paul, I gotta ask you, how does it feel to be the first champion of the PSL Finals?
Oh, man, all glory to God, man. It feels great. Shout out to the team. These boys held it down all season long, brother. We got our MVPs, but really the whole season long, we did it all as a team. Every game, everybody contributed, man. I'm so proud of my guys. I'm so grateful, so thankful. Let's go. Thank you, God.
Yeah, Paul. Hey, you bring it too. Let's not forget what you did for your team. But we got to give it up to Julian Aguilardi, the MVP of the PSL Finals. Let's go. How you feeling tonight, baby?
Dude, I can't believe this shit. It feels like a dream. Holy shit. Oh my God, it feels, dude, I'm so happy I landed all that stuff. I didn't expect to land that much. But God, I honestly couldn't have done it without the team too. Like, just all the hype and everything, all the training, all the effort, all the work. I'm happy it paid off. So, yeah, thank you to everybody, and thank you to my team specifically. So.
Hey, SHS bring the love, man. I seen it up there. It was amazing. Can we put up that belt? Let me see that belt. Show the camera the belt. Show the camera the belt. Hey, put it on, put it on. Come on. Stair Master, Julian Aguilardi, P-Rod, SHS. It's a wrap. PSL Finals, baby. That's right. It's in the wraps. Let's go.
What a crazy season it all led up to SHS taking it down. Thank you so much for hanging with us. It was a pleasure being able to call all these amazing games with you, Clint.
And what a wild ride it's been, Sean. And just remember, just because this season has come to an end doesn't mean you've seen the last of PSL. And with that, Sean, SHS the victor, we are signing off from the announcer booth. We'll see you.